Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me. Tell me, oh tell me.
What's your talking sense? You ready to go, Jen?
Yes.
You was cutting up on that one, girl.
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Tell me, what's on your mind?
Share what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
Hey, what's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind?
Say what you thinking, what you thinking.
What's on your mind? Hey,
You know you love me. Hey, gatekeepers. Happy Monday. Welcome to the So What You Think Beyond the Gates Unlocked. So What You Think channel. Well, we don't just watch the show, we break it down, we unpack it, and yes, sometimes we side eye just a little bit. Just a little bit. Did y'all have a good weekend? Did you have a great weekend, or did you just have an okay weekend? You like it was all right. I ain't really get to do too much, but but we're here. Let me put some background up here. That black is ugly. Hold on, let me change that. I don't like that. Let me see what we can do to make the background look different, because I don't like that. Oh wait, I gotta change the shape of it. You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is because I think I changed it to be ready for Wednesday. So I'm just gonna leave it dark. I usually like something a little bright on the screen, but we'll leave it that way for today. How about that? All right. I'm so glad you decided to spend part of your Monday right here with me, whether you're in the live chat right now or catching this on the replay. You're appreciated. You're not just viewers, you're co-hosts with me, period. First things first, can we show some love to our incredible moderators? Drop some hearts down in the chat to show a little appreciation for the mods and for Mr. Tony Lynn, who is our official greeter over here, and the rest of the gang. Give it up for them. Put them hearts in the chat. Put them hearts in the chat. All right. And don't forget to hit the poll for me and answer that question. Did you hit the like button yet? Let me do it myself now. I like to be compliant myself. All right. I hit it. So now we're at 9 likes. We would only have 8 if I didn't hit it. Okay. So drop some hearts for the mods and who keep this space amazing for us over here, to keep it respectful, fun, flowing, smooth. We could not do this without them. And to everyone in the chat, go ahead and say hello and just speak to your fellow gatekeepers. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, just, until when to get back, we can use it. How you doing, gatekeeper? How you doing? Okay. All right. Let us know your thoughts on today's episode today, and already who has you talking this week. You all bring so much insight and passion and perspective to things that's what makes this community different. If you're listening later, replay gang, I see you too. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for commenting, and thank you for keeping the conversation going long after the live ends. Now listen, it's Monday, a fresh start, a brand new week, and we've got a lot to talk about inside those gates. So I ain't about to waste your time. Let's get into it. But first we got to see who down in these typing in these comments.
Who's that typing in the comments?
Well, Miss Lil Harding is there, and as usual, she drops our hashtag for us, BTG Gatekeepers. Thank you so much, Miss Lil, for that. Unicorn Jim says, good evening. Hello, Unicorn Jim. Miss B, who is me, says, hello all. How was your weekend? Miss Myrtle Tinsler is here, and she says, hey, Miss Jen, Gatekeepers and the mods. Hey, Miss Myrtle. And Elaine says, hey, Gatekeepers. Hey, Elaine. Raven Maniac says, hello, fellow gatekeepers, Mrs. Jen, Mod Squad. I'm over here patiently and poignantly pondering the events of the day. As I take my seat, I'll try to be discreet while I'm sipping some sweet BTGT. Did I say patiently and poignantly pondering? I just slipped right past me. I say it so much now. I say it so fast. I don't even know I didn't say it. And he also hits us with all of our different hashtags. Thank you very much for that. So since that's everybody that's in the chat thus far, let's go on and get into it. We ain't about to waste no time and not. Let's unlock these gates and see what happened. Let us in. Gatekeepers, it's time for our daily dose of Beyond the Gates Unlocked. All righty. Pulling up the pictures. Here we go. Let me also take this time to remind you guys, don't forget about the interview that's coming up Wednesday with Keith. I don't have the time yet, but I should have the time tomorrow. I will have the time tomorrow. And then I can share it with you guys ASAP. As soon as I got it, I'm going to get it to you. As soon as I got it, I'm going to get it to you. But don't forget, Gatekeepers, I have something special to share. Next Wednesday, February 25th, right here on the So What You Think channel, we'll be sitting down with one of our favorites from Beyond the Gates. You know him as Ted, but we're talking about Keith D. Robinson. We're discussing his journey as an actor, his music career, his experiences on the show, and what he sees ahead for his future. And yes, we'll even see if we can get him to share a little insight with us. It's happening Wednesday, February 25th, and we're looking forward to it. I hope you are too, right here on the So What You Think channel. See you then. All right, you guys, don't forget. Are you excited? I'm excited. I'm nervous. And I'm trembling because I'm hoping to get it right for y'all so we can get some more things going on over here, right? If you do a good job on one, they may let you do another one and another one and another one, you know, because we got questions. The gatekeepers always got questions. Let's get into today. Smitty was doing laundry with his Tide laundry, of course, which is the only detergent any other gatekeeper should be buying. If I catch y'all buying anything else, it's going to be problems and complications, okay? Because that's what keeps the lights on over here behind these gates. So Tide. And I don't mean on Sunday. I'm talking about the washing powder, okay? The do they call it washing powder anymore? Well, that's what I call it. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, he's doing laundry, and Kat has stopped by and to see Martin, and he teases her about her mom being her Valentine's Day date. And she's like, no, that's all right. We got together later. Don't try it. And she was like, but I heard you are not going to be able to, you got to go to Costa Rica alone maybe. I mean, you could take me if you want to. He was like, not going to happen. Okay. So Samantha ends up coming in, and Samantha was acting so jumpy and just, you know, suspicious. No. And you know we love a little suspicion over here as the gatekeepers. We do. And I was like, what's wrong with this child? I thought Anastasia, that little granddaughter of hers, Chessie, had just had her, you know, shook up or something. I'm like, girl, you better calm down. Them people ain't nobody with them frosted tips and candles. You're not scared of that. But anyway, she's acting jumpy and distracted, and it turns out that her grades are failing. And she's not focused on stuff because she's just worried about her grandma. She's a sweet girl. Now, Nicole and Danny are at their parents' because Anita has called them. She has summoned the children to come over. She has something she wants to say. And so they're trying to get it out of their daddy. Like, so what she want? He was like, you know, I'll be telling your mama business. She'll tell you when she come down here yourself. Mom's the word. Now, June is back with black curly hair this time. Up under that, I'm trying to think what I want to call it. Do-rag, head wrap, thingamabob on her head, right? I used to wear these too, so, but only in black, though. I wore them in black, but you know, yeah. But I might want to wear one recently. You know, I just thought about it. I ain't worn one of these in a while. I'm about to rock one of these soon. I might. But anyway, she's taking Randy's order. That's Randy, because you could just only catch his face there in the corner. But Randy is sitting there at the table, and she's taking his order, and she tells him to rush it up. Because, you know, like you holding up space, sir, if you going to order. Not, you know, June is a little awkward. So June just be saying the first thing that pops out of her mouth. Now, if they're going to sell these Orphe Jean aprons, they need to let somebody know so we know when to get us one, okay? Now, Naomi is also at the same place, and she was looking at her phone, and she was like, you know, she hadn't heard from Jacob, so she was feeling a little sad. So she gets up to leave, and on her way out, she sees Lynette. And so she asked about Haley. How's she doing? Is she all right, girl? Like you don't know. Like you don't know, girl. Is Haley all right, girl? So after she walks out the door, because I was hoping that uh um Nicole had looked over her shoulder or something, but she didn't. She just went right out the door because she came right in and bopped right down and started talking to Randy out in the open. Y'all see that designer bag sitting on the table? Do y'all see that designer bag sitting on the table? I mean, I don't know how designer it is, but it ain't cheap. I know that. That's from the high. Look, they got to unlock this purse at the TJ Maxx. Down to the TJ Maxx. Cause let's not play like TJ Maxx don't get them name brand bags, baby, because they do. They do. They just got to unlock them when you get ready to get. So I think she got this purse, at least from the, excuse me, can you unlock this purse section of the TJ Maxx? If you know, you know. Excuse me. Yes, I would like to get this one. Can you unlock this one, please? So she sits down, bop down, talking to him. Now, here's the thing. Everybody's crossing paths today. Naomi done crossed paths with Lynette. Randy was sitting there. June see Randy with Lynette, who she's talked to before, who she know got the ring. Keep up now. All this crisscrossing is going to add up one of these days. Just not yet. Okay. So she sits down and she tells him that I handled that little situation. Our little problem is not a problem anymore. He was like, what you mean? But before she could finish up, here come Joey. Now we got Joey, June, Lynette, Naomi, Randy. There's a lot of activity going on today up in this Offie jeans. But we love it. We do. You know we do, because we knows that. And we just love for stuff to pop off. We do. We do. It's all right, because in our real life, we're not this messy, are we, gatekeepers? No, we are not. We are very nice people. We are not this messy in real life. But anyway, when he looks up and sees Joy, he was like, up, you got to go. My boss is here. Get up, get gone, be gone. So she gets up and walks on out. So Joy's looking at her like, oh, now who is that? Who that, Randy? Who that? So when he walked up, he was like, I don't pay you to be on the clock, do I? For you to be up here flirting and carrying on. Do I? Because you know you got other stuff you're supposed to be doing, Randy Smandy. Because now he knows you got two names too. Now Elon done called Bill to tell him that they done caught the assailant. What, child? I was like, what? Y'all call who? And Haley was looking like, they call who? Haley was looking just as confused as I was. Because I was looking to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Who they go? Who they got down now? Who, child? Who they got? Bubba? Y'all remember Bubba? Y'all remember Bubba, the one that was causing problems with Martin? I was like, did they get Bubba? Who they done got? But anyway, Haley was in there acting like somebody who had filled out a job application 3 months ago and forgot what she wrote down. They was like, well, you got so many qualifications for the job. She was like, dude. They was like, yeah, you know, when you was working at the Bop Bop. She was like, was I? Oh, yeah, I was. That's what she was acting like. They called to tell you they done called the man, and she was looking like, what man? Now, Haley, you got to get this together. So Bill was like, let me put it on speakerphone so you can hear it too. I was like, good, because we want to hear too. Now, I don't know how they had caught the assailant, because we had just seen the assailant. Look at her. She over here at Orphan Jeans. So who they done caught? Did y'all grab on the way out the door to Orphan Jeans and snatch her down to the place right quick and call right quick? Because we know the real assailant is sitting over there at Orphan Jeans. Free as a bird. So who this Elon that y'all got? Who this? Okay. Now, at the Smitty Martins, wait, let me say it the right way. At the Smitty Martins, they're talking to Vanessa about why she's overwhelmed and, you know, she's doing too many things and you just need to calm down. Hey, Kelly, yes. She's doing too many things and you just need to calm down and, you know, not do so much. And they're concerned. And she was like, please let me try to handle it. Don't do nothing, because she was scared they was going to take away her doing the stuff for Chelsea Cat. She was like, please, I can handle it. Now, hold on. I got this picture out of order. Anita comes in and the girls are ready to hear what she has to say. They're like, what's going on, Mama? What's going on? So she says, you know, that stuff that happened with Anastasia. Those are simply rumors. I was not drunk. I hadn't had too much of slit salt malt liquor. I had not. That's a lie. I simply stood up too fast and I swooned and had to grab the table and knock the glass over. It was it. That's all. But I wanted to tell you that I'm going public though with this diagnosis. And I done got me a little interview set up with Gayle King. Said this like I'm getting ready to run to the store. Said this like she ain't said nothing. Okay. I was like, excuse me, go slow again, ma'am. You can resign with who? Gayle King. Who next? Oprah? I mean, if Gayle is there, Oprah can't be too far away. Wouldn't that be nice? Maybe Oprah do a walk on. Maybe Oprah would do a sometime role on here. We don't know. We do need a little Oprah on here too. Oprah could play herself on. We don't care what you come as, girl. Just come. Okay, let Anita invite you over. You say a few words before you go. Do something. We'll take it. But anyway, she's going over to talk to Gayle King. I was like, okay, girl, say that like you ain't said nothing. Why don't you? Now, June chats it up with Joey, taking his order. And Randy tells Joey that the girl that was there gave him some info. So Joey hope it leads to the person because he said it's all going to come out in the wash in the end. And that part he ain't lying about because don't it all always come out in the end? Don't it all always come out in the wash in the end? Our mamas and grandmamas been telling us that for years, child. It's all going to come out in the wash in the end. It is. So Elon said that they found someone with her license on him. And Haley was like, they did? Oh, that's, what is he, what? So she ends up talking Bill into letting her go down to the police. Now, do this make any sense? That Bill will let her go down to the police station to identify this man by herself. Bill want to look upon this man. So this part unbelievable to me, writers. After Bill done did all this calling and clowning and bothering people, Bill just gonna let her run down that by herself and not. But anyway, she got him to look, let me go on my handle it, baby. I'm wearing. I just want to go down and see her with that baby talk. Like in the words of Cindy Brady, baby talk. It's a wonder you can walk. That's what that little boy told Cindy Brady. Baby talk. It's a wonder you can walk. Okay, so that's what we're saying about you now, Haley, Miss Baby Talk. I can go down there, I can go by myself down there, and I can go and take care of it by myself. I don't need you to go to the police station with me to identify the man. I can identify the man. Just let me go down and do my scene. So Bill was like, go ahead, girl. So then she gets right outside the window like Bill can't see you because you right outside the blinds and they was plumb open, child. But she went outside the window and she gonna page Randy to come meet her down to the uptown in 10 minutes. Okay. I mean, she do need to know who to pick out in the lineup, so she got to meet up with somebody. I mean, you just can't go down there pointing at people. Is it him? Maybe it was him. Maybe him? So yeah, she got to go meet up first so she can find out who she picking out. Y'all need to get your crime together. Now, Cat Martin and them are all surprised that Anita will handle it, but they all surprised that they're not surprised. I'm sorry, that they feel that Anita's going to handle things in a grand style in this interview with Gayle King. It turns out that they're going to fly private, and Anita's going to go to New York today and fly right back. When you got it like that, you got it like that. Okay. And they were insistent on seeing her off. But she was like, no, I got it. I don't need y'all down there hanging around while I'm getting my interview with Gayle King. Y'all just trying to go be on TV. I got it. I don't need you. So Samantha was like, y'all not leaving me here. I'm going too. Because I need to see my grandma because I've been worried about them. I was like, okay. But Smitty said he can't go because he got to work on his secret squirrel stuff. Secret squirrel got things to do. He can't go. Martin, how the tables have turned. Now Jacob in the alley getting his bonus from the light color, light-eyed color guy. I don't think we know his name, but he got them light eyes. So let's just call him light eyes, right? So he's in there getting, hey Belinda Hill, he's in there getting his bonus in cash in an envelope, an old rusted envelope in the alley. And he'll get his assignment in a minute now that he done got paid. But my question is, what make y'all think that we think people tough just because they standing in an alley? And I'm sorry, if you ever was anywhere near the hood, I don't know hoods that went in the alley to take care of nothing. If they was real live hoods, they did what they do, what they did what they do. Like he couldn't come over to Jacob's fake apartment. They couldn't meet in a restaurant, in the van, in the car. Why we gotta stand in the alley? Every time we see them, they got to be in old danger alley. And they dealing with blood plasma. This is nasty. This is so unsanitary. I just don't like it, Jack. But anyway, he said you'll get your assignment soon. So you get paid first on this job. And then you do the job. Y'all ever seen that before? I mean, Jacob don't seem to did nothing yet. You already got a whole envelope full of money. Is you gonna turn all that money in, Jacob? I'm just saying, they be saying anyway. Now, Brandy and I'm sorry, Bill calls Joey to let him know that they done found the mugger. But they ain't got that ring though. They don't have a ring. They got her wallet, but they ain't get no ring though. So Joey want to know how that happened. How y'all find somebody this fast? I mean, how y'all find somebody I don't know nothing about it? I mean, what's going on here? Because I am in charge of the thugs, okay? So how is what the thugs done did, and I don't know what the thugs done did. This is mighty strange, Bill. So then when he hangs up, Joey make a phone call of his own because Joey don't appreciate nobody letting him know what's going on in these streets when he in charge of the streets, okay? Now, Randy and Haley done met up at Uptown, and she wants all the deets on how this happened, like how y'all find somebody. He was like, I didn't set this up. Your girl set this up. And she don't do nothing for free. Sidebar. I like Lynette, and I don't want her gone. Do you guys? I want Lynette to stick. I like Lynette. I do. I like this character, Lynette. I don't need Lynette to go nowhere. I need for her and Leslie to partner up and for her to teach Leslie how to act because she acting the way Leslie should be acting. You understand what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of Leslie clowning and carrying on. I need her to calm that character down. I need you to learn how to deliver these lines without all that clownery. That's what I need. But any old way, Randy thinks that she slid the ID in the pocket of somebody and then called the police using one of her fake voices. She don't have just fake IDs. She got voices too. Old housewife, old white lady, white lady. They said she do all kinds of voices, okay? He said, so she must have did that and then called the police after she slid the ID into the pocket of a homeless person. Y'all ain't got no kind of scruples. You really don't. In the words of Aunt Esther, y'all need to be somewhere learning a trade in a vocational school somewhere because you're doing too much. But at either rate, he says she probably did that. And the man she needs to point out, he pulls out the thing and shows it to her. He was like, oh wait, I didn't upload that picture. Come on now. I thought I took time and had to color correct that picture. Are you kidding me? What? Let me just check. Did I put it in the wrong spot? Somehow I skipped the picture because I wanted to take a good look at that on the big screen. Darn. Okay, anyway, he shows her the picture. He was like, oh, there it is, Lord. Okay, so here's the thing I want to say. What criminal worth is the salt in his greens is going to text somebody a picture and say, picture of the culprit? Elaine, I need for you or somebody, Raven Maniac, I need for somebody to put the definition of culprit down here in this chat for me because I want to know I want to know exactly why they chose this word. But I don't know who's so stupid that you would text somebody a picture of the person y'all setting up and then say, picture of the culprit. Of the culprit? Here the man we about to set up. Here the person we about to lie on. Hit a person we about to do in. Hit a person who didn't do it. You just gonna make a whole y'all really are the Three Stooges. Really, y'all are. Lord. Anyway, at least when he showed the picture to Haley, Haley said, "This don't feel right because this man he don't look like he's a threat to anybody, and he hasn't hurt anybody." And she was like, but he said, with all the people, hold on 1 second. Elaine said, a person who is responsible for a crime or another misdeed. Okay. I just want to know, did it have anything, did it add anything like the person was being set up? So just culprit. Here is a person who is responsible for a crime. Okay, so they did use the right word, but even still, you ain't got no business trading up the pictures because you ain't supposed to know about it no way. You're still stupid, okay? But anyway, child, at least Haley, at least Valerie, at least Valerie had a little bit of couth because she did show a little bit of class because she did not want to set this man up. Real talk, girl. If you out there listening, let me tell you something. This is one of them things where you could cheerlead for your girl. You could cheerlead for Haley that she did something kind of nice, girl. Because Haley ain't been doing nothing nice lately. So at least let's just say that Haley did something good with this Dalmatian coat on of 1,000 dogs. She got on. But anyway, she did do something good. That ain't really a Dalmatian, I don't think. That's some other animal. I forgot which one. Is that? What is that? Not antelope. But there's a name for this print, but I don't forget. But anyway, she did do something a little classy by not wanting to do all this. And then Randy said, I'm going to tell you one thing, though. Lynette done did what she done did. But you better know she going to want something back for it because you know that's how she get down. He said, we need to end this thing fast because that girl intend to keep you on a rope forever. Jumping and skipping. Miss Mary, Matt, she intend to keep you jumping, baby. Jumping. Chelsea goes to thank her dad for the fellowship that he got for Dr. Madison. Hold on 1 second. She wanted to thank her dad for getting that fellowship for Chelsea. And he, what's funny that Bill was pretending like he didn't do it. He was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. And she was like, Dad, come on. I know you did it. And she was hugging. She was really happy. She was like, thank you so much. And then he ended up saying, okay, I want to see my baby happy. And she was like, but that was so much. And he says, nothing is too much for you, baby. I'm telling y'all, I think that he took that money from getting Haley that St. Bart's joint. I think so. Do y'all think so? Because I do. I think Haley about to be mad. But anyhow, he said, I want to see you happy and asked if she was. And Chelsea says, of course I am. Madison gets to stay close to me, so I am very, very happy. So she told her dad, she was like, I'm taking you to lunch and I'm not taking no for an answer. So get your coat, let's go. But before they could get out the door, she gets a call from the family sending out the bat signal for them all to get over there to the Duprees compound. So she was like, oop, Dad, I ain't gonna be able to go. I got to get over here. Can't talk to you now. I got to get over there to the compound. He was like, go. Okay, so they didn't end up going. So Anita lets the family know that she would rather go public on her own instead of having been found out. She was like, besides, I want to do this while I still feel cute and everything, and I'm still feeling like a star. She was like, so I want to do it now. I don't want to wait till anything else should happen and go left. I want to do it now. She's like, but I want you to know that I told them don't ask me any questions about that BRCA gene, and that because I don't want your lives put in the spotlight. And y'all know what that means. Y'all know eventually their life gonna be put in the spotlight because Anastasia or somebody gonna get to talking about it. Somebody gonna say something because y'all shouldn't have said nothing about it. Anita looks so cute. She looks so cute. She do. All right. So anyway, she was like, we're not going to talk about that because I'm not putting you all in this. And so Vernon and the family are completely behind her. I'm like, good. Okay. So back to the alley, right? Jacob and the light eye guy tells him to don't say nothing, don't do nothing, just follow. And then we gonna go do the pickup. He was like, don't do nothing, just follow my lead. Don't say nothing, don't do nothing, don't look at nothing. He gave him a look like a black mama taking you in the store. Remember when we would go in the store, your mama give you that speech? Don't look for nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't ask for nothing. Or when you going over somebody's house to visit, don't touch nothing. Don't do nothing. Don't take nothing. Don't do nothing. Sit down. So that's what he more or less, hey Peggy, that's what he more or less told Jacob to do. Don't, now when you get up in this store, don't get up in your bed. Don't you touch nothing. Don't you ask for nothing. Don't put nothing in this cart. He said, so we getting ready to go do this crime. So don't do nothing. Don't touch nothing. Don't talk about nothing. Just follow my lead. I was like, he can do that because everybody been raised in a black household know how to do that, child. We know how to sit still. We do know how to sit still. So anyway, Chelsea tells her mom about Bill doing what he did for her in Madison. And Danny was so touched. She was like, your dad will move mountains for you girls. Child, Bill did that so he could get closer to you, baby. That's for you, Danny. I mean, he did it for the girls. Don't get me wrong. He did do it for the girls. But he did it for you too, girl. I love this suit she got on. But anyway, so that was that with that, right? Now, Nicole talks to Martin and Samantha about her struggles that she's having with school and everything and balancing everything. And they're like, all of us have problems with that, and there's a lot going on. Your gran is sick. We understand that. And she was like, man, I thought y'all was getting ready to come down on me and tell me I couldn't do the Jessica stuff no more. They was like, no. Martin was like, what I did is that I called your teacher and I told them what happened and they gave you some grace and they're going to give you an extension on your next assignment. So don't worry. And she was like, woo, thank you, Lord. I was like, oh, that was nice. That was nice. So she was excited that the family stood behind her and didn't come down on her for once, because y'all be doing too much for Samantha. Now, Jacob old fine daddy Elon is talking to Haley after the lineup because she done went in there and picked out the person they done told her to pick out. She was like, it was him. It was him. It was him. She was probably acting like that woman in Rosewood. Who did this to you? It was him. It was him. Y'all ought to be ashamed putting this on this poor man. But anyway, he said, you can't get your wallet back till after the investigation. That's just the kind of way that it goes. And she was like, that's okay. It's just too bad y'all couldn't have got my ring. I'm like, girl, y'all need to stop talking about that ring. I'm about to tell you because you know your girl got it and she fool enough to be wearing it. Just stupid. Does she still have that ring on? Y'all, we got to be on ring watch from here on out. Is she really dumb enough to be wearing this ring? Because girl. So anyway, when he walked off, right? She was like, I'm just so happy that I have my fake untruthful life back. I needed my fake life back. I did. I missed my fake life. Oh my God. Just thank you so much for giving me back my life that's really fake. Thank you, Mr. Elon, with your fine self. Now, when she turned around, she don't know it though, but her girl is right behind her. Baby, she turned around. And when she looked up and she seen her. And may I add that Lynette, I keep telling y'all, Lynette is looking fabulous. Hey, Linda. Fabulous. She's looking fabulous. I think at this time she's outdoing Haley. I personally think that she is low-key auditioning for Haley's spot. I think that she gonna get her charges cleared and baby, she gonna get you locked up or something while she out there canoodling with Bill. Because I'm telling you, she's a perfect cross between Danny and Haley. She and she look a little bit like Danny. She do. We ain't gonna say she don't when she do. So anyway, she turns around and Lynette's standing there looking just as unbothered. Baby, she is what Leslie needs to be. Calm, cool, and crazy enough to let you know not to try her. Because Lynette is all that. Lynette is all of the baby, don't cross me. You don't want it. She gives, you don't want it. The way Leslie should be giving, you don't want it, quietly. I'm telling you, girl, you got to learn how to ease down to the table and give your lines without all that da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay? That's what I need you to do. Shoot. Now, Haley is just as cool though. She had she had to come look at the lineup, she told Haley. She said, that's what I'm here for. They had me come in and look at the lineup too, girl. I had to point out the man that I had set up. I had to come point out this man that I done set up. The man should have set up and been like, you the one put that thing in my pocket, but I guess he was asleep or something, because anyway. So she told her, Lynette said, Haley gonna say, well, now that this is all done, hey Hazel McCoy. She says, now I know this is your first time coming, Hazel McCoy, because I have not seen your name. And over here we give you a official welcome. So thank you, Hazel McCoy, for commenting, and you are now officially a gatekeeper.
Hey, hey.
Gatekeepers! A decree from the Queen!
Enough. Be seated.
All right, Hazel, welcome. You all greet our new gatekeeper, make her feel welcome. Hazel, if you don't know, we have an interview Wednesday with Ted, who is Keith Robinson, but he plays Ted on the gates. And that's going to be on Wednesday. I'll have the time for you guys tomorrow. And you all make her feel welcome. All right, and you know what? I agree with you, Haley. Lynette is going to get it all. I just think she is. I think that Lynette is a person to do battle with. I think she is. I think she's a very formidable opponent. I do. Haley, girl, I think you done trained up this pup baby to do a thing. You understand me? To do a thing, and she gonna do it. She is. Okay, so anyway, she told her, well, now that this is all over, you can move out the hotel. She was like, about that, I ain't ready to go yet. I mean, the staff know me over there. I'm comfortable, girl. It's lush, right where I should be. Let me use this picture so y'all can see what she got on. Why I say what she said, right? Because she is looking rather rich. Now, this is giving Dominique Devereaux if she was a heifer. Okay. So she was like, I don't think I'm ready to go, girl. Because, I mean, I'm comfortable over there. It's posh. The people know me, And why should I go? And Haley was like, well, you know what? I'll just take over the payments myself. She was like, and you are. She was giving that look like, yeah, you are. And he is. I mean, what you thought? What you thought you wasn't when you was? Because you are. So she was like, yeah, I'll just take it over. And she was like, and then what else I need you to do is to see to it that Bill gets this case won for me. Okay? And you know what was funny? She wasn't really asking. She was telling, Leslie, this is what we need you to be a little bit more, peel back but crazy. Peel back but bold. God told you were supposed to sit down to that table and say, it's been a while since I was able to, and I haven't heard anything about getting my lunch, so I guess I'll sit here with you. And then let them be like, you need to get up, and I'm not. So how are things going, Anita, with you and that with you and the kids and everything? Everything's good, or because I'm anxious to sit down and talk about my mother, learn more about her, Auntie Anita. We need you to peel it back some. Be cool, calm, collective, and crazy. We want all the C's, but not just crazy. We need cool, calm, collective too, girl. Cool, calm, collective, crazy. Give us the 4 C's, okay? The C's, all give us all 4. But anyway, this girl wasn't really asking. She was telling Haley that what you gon' do, what you about to do, is make sure that I don't have to serve no time and do nothing. I ain't about to do it, because, girl, if I do, I hold all the cards to make your whole house fall. You don't want it. She ain't said all that, but that's what she was saying. Was she not? Now, Anita is doing the interview. The family is sitting there watching it. But, they looked fabulous. Let me tell you something. The colors on this set, and I think this may be the real set for the show, but the colors on this set is just vibrant. If you walk up here with any you just gonna look good. Hey, you just gonna look good. And I love Gail King. Like, I love Gail's style. I think Gail is a sweet person. I want Gail to have love. Just like for me, Gail, we could be friends on this girl. We could girl. But what you should do is go on Michelle Obama's show, The Later Daters. You may as well do it, girl. Why not? I mean, you know they're gonna screen, and rescreen it, even though some of them might end up fake, girl. But I mean, hey, you might meet somebody for a couple months or a year or two. You don't have to be lonely. Anyway, Anita tells her story rather beautifully. And Gail did a great job too, I thought. And Anita gets through it and gives a plea to other people to go see about checking themselves out now, because she says that running from things won't make it disappear. That's something I need to hear because I'm a person who runs from everything. I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. I don't want to hear nothing about birth or no babies. So she was like, but listen, you can't do it that way. What you have to do is face it head on and just go check it out. And so I thought that she just gave a good uh, speech plea, you know, for, going to cancer prevention. I thought she did a great job. And the family, she said that her family had been there for her. And Vernon was standing in the background, just smiling, looking over at her. This hairdo was cute on Anita. It was. I just enjoyed this segment. I did. I thought Gail did. Because listen, you ever see people who do this for a living, and when they sit them down in an acting position to do exactly what they do every day for a living, they become real mechanical, So I'm saying that I thought Gail handled this the same way she does any interview. Because acting can throw you like that. Like, you can think like, all I got to do is go in there and do what I do. And then they go and they go, so tell me this, Anita, what was the thing that you did when you did what you done? How did you feel about that? And did your husband? Their sense, stress, and modulation just starts to change where it's not natural anymore. But I thought Gail did a good job. So Gail, we want to see you in a couple more roles, girl. Tell Oprah put you in something, girl. We want to see it, okay? The family was back home watching and smiling and just really, really happy to see their mom out there shining and letting her own story be told in her own words. Now, Jacob tells Randy Jacob tells Randy he's off the hook. They got the guy, evidence in his back pocket. Wait a minute, hold on. Jacob tells Randy he's off the hook. They got the guy, evidence in his back pocket. So not Jacob. Wait a minute, I got something wrong. Let me look at these pictures. Oh, Joey. I'm sorry. Randy tells Joey that, we got the guy. He done got turned in. Oh, no. Joey tells Randy, I think. I got that part backwards. Okay. That's why I wrote the wrong name. I'm beginning with a J. Okay. So Joey tells Randy that he's off the hook and they got the guy and the evidence and all of that. And so he was like, yeah, the evidence was in his back pocket. And I was like, And he was like, Wesley Hammer. I think that's what he said his name was, Wesley Hammer or Wesley Hummer or Wesley Hammer or Hummer. He said he will not be free anytime soon. And so June overhears that and she was like, we call him Sledge. What's Sledge supposed to be done? And so he was telling her, she was like, Sledge ain't done no stuff like that. Sledge is a softie. Sledge don't do no stuff like that. The cops got it wrong on this one. I was like, ooh. And Randy was looking like, girl, you talk too much. And I'm like, well, y'all should have got y'all lie together. That's what happened when y'all don't get your lie together. Okay? Why do folks think a hoodie makes them look gritty and hard? I mean, Smitty, let me tell you something. If I was in the hood looking out the window and I saw a white guy in a hoodie with jeans on, I'm going to say to myself, it's the setup, that's the popo. Am I alone in this? This screams, white boy in a hoodie in the alley, he the popo. He the popo. Both hands in the pocket, you the popo. We ain't about to trust you, sir. No one is going to trust you. We already know you the popo. This is giving these my own clothes. But Jacob in here with the hat turned backwards. All this look like a setup, sir. For everybody involved. You need to stay out from around here. Why you couldn't just call him and tell him what you could have sent a text message on the burner phone? Boy, you better stay out the alley. You ain't built for this life. You ain't built for no alley life. Smitty. But anyway. Smitty comes over there to tell him what he know and let him tell, and then they exchange information, which, like I said, they could have did this on the phone, okay? And he was like, "Oh yeah," and Anita went on Gail King. He was like, "Did she? Yeah, this one." So you in here got somebody's life on the jeopardize to tell somebody that Anita was on Gail King, which he could watch later at home tonight on YouTube. Don't nobody need you in here with this, Smitty. You're in here with a whole clean face, Belinda Hill. Face as smooth as a baby's bottom. Looking like you supposed to be who? You ain't scaring nobody. You look scared standing there in the alley yourself. Child, go home. Now, Gail thanks Anita and says that this is going to help so many people to go get tested and to come back once it's all over. Yes, come back, because we want to see Gail on here again. I love Gail King. Don't y'all said nothing about no Gail King to me. You hear me? Oprah either. Quiet as kept. Now, Naomi gets a text from Jacob while she's sitting there with the family, and she was so happy. He just said, "Miss you," with a heart. And she was like, "Oh, I do. I guess that would make you feel better, because at least you know he's okay. Unless somebody got his phone and texting you, girl. I don't want to put no bad juju on it, girl. I'm just saying, unless somebody got his phone and they texting you, girl, trying to draw you in. You know, you can't never be too careful with these types, girl. That's what could be happening, girl. We don't know. We don't know." But she needed that. So I was glad that she at least got that word from him. Now, Bill gets a call from Danny. And Danny thanks him for doing what he did for Chelsea. And Naomi was standing right behind her, listening to my, "Look at my mom and daddy still over here flirting and carrying on. Look. She over there grinning at her Tahiti hand. Everything about this outfit said you about to run over there by Bill's house, because where is Andre? Huh? So wow. She was like, "You know, Bill, I'm just so glad that you've been there for the girls and everything. And, you know, I just feel like I've been knocked flat, by this BRCA thing, and it just, I'm not focused on stuff like I used to, I feel like I'm focusing on the wrong things instead of the stuff right in front of me." And then Bill gonna say, "Well, Danny, I got your back always." I was like, "Oh, see, first of all, you done said her name. Hey, Karan, you done said Danny's name." He said, "I got you, Danny, always." And Haley and that whole black eye was standing there behind him, baby. After all you done put yourself through, just to get your love thrown back in your face, girl. And Bill, how could you do this to little Haley? Curses spoiled again. That doggone Haley just all up in it, girl. Oh! That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Let me go back and read some of y'all's comments now, okay? Ooh, okay. Y'all been down here twerking. Let's see. Wait. Now they're going to allow Lynette start running things. Another storyline. That's all right. They can do it because I like Lynette. Y'all, I'm really liking Jacob Thug. Look, Belinda, now you calm down. That's your Bill, Belinda. That's okay, girl. He can be your Bill. Lynette is interesting. I think she is too. The writers lost me in the alley when Jacob said something to the guy about getting in touch with Smitty as part of the assignment. Or did I misunderstand what Jacob said? Maybe a scene later. I didn't hear that. Did anybody else hear that? Because y'all know I be writing, looking down. In fact, sometimes I'm looking down and I don't, like today I was writing when I went back to do the pictures, right? That's when I realized that Lynette was standing behind Haley at the police station. That's also when I realized that Haley was standing behind Bill, because I didn't see any of that. So sometimes I'm writing, I'm not seeing stuff, so yeah. So did you all hear, Raven Maniac says, did you all hear Jacob say something about getting in touch with Smith? I hope he didn't use Smitty's real name. I have a feeling Joy's going to have the Three Stooges, aka Randy, Haley, and Lynette, investigate. I think he's going to have them all on the line to use them the way he wants to. Just keep on using me. Ow. Until you use me up. That's what I think going to happen. A person who's okay, yes, she gave me that definition. Perpetrator, accused of, or the other stooge. Haley is scared of Lynette blowing up her spot. She should be. Baby, you know when you raise up a puppy and it become a real good biting dog, baby. It become a real good biting dog. They don't need to get nervous now. This is why Bill is likable, even though he was awful to Danny. A good father is attractive. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, Elaine, that would be the difference between him and the Ted character, because no matter what Bill did always tap in with his girls. We have to give Bill that. We really do. Hello, everyone. Miss Jen, Elaine. Hey, Peggy. Linda says, hey, gang. Lynette is out resting Scaly every episode. She out dressing her every episode, and I wonder why. Hazel McCoy said that Lynette is going to get it all, and I still agree with that. And everyone is welcoming Hazel into the chat, and she says, thank you. Lynette and Leslie conniving and cantankerous. June tweaked Joey's curiosity when he said she knows the man that's accused of Haley's fake mugging. I wonder if June telling Joey about is going to blow up there. Yeah, because you know Joey about to spin the block. Joey need to know what she know, and that's when she probably gonna be like, is it a big diamond ring about so big, about yay high, about yay tall? Because I know who got that ring. Baby, June might be missing. And y'all know, you know what, sidebar. Have y'all seen the new trailer for, what is that, Beauty in Black? Now, I don't watch that show because I tried the first season and I don't know what's wrong with what's his name, with Tyler. Tyler, I don't know what's wrong with you, Tyler, because baby, them scenes, it was too much for me. But anyway, because she posted the trailer and June is in it. Baby, let me tell y'all something. June in that trailer. Go to her page on Instagram and look at that trailer that she posted with her in it. June is a whole baby. June's acting range is off the charts. Off the charts. The way she was talking to that lady, and she said, I don't like begging. I'm not into begging. Just the way she said it in the eyeliner, y'all had to see it. Hey, KB Mommy. Ooh, child. Ooh. Okay, now, hold on. I done messed up my screen. Let me put it back. Go back to where you're supposed to be now. Okay. Belinda says, Hazel McCoy, welcome. Hello, welcome to the Gatekeeper family. All right, let's see who else is in here. What else did y'all say? Gail did very well. She did. Gail King always has a great TV presence. June got all the tea. She working at the right place. Y'all think the country club is the place to be. Orphe Jeans, baby. Smitty, or at least down to that uptown. Smitty needed a disguise because he looking out of place, and he is. You look like you ain't had no sun. I ain't no shade. But you don't show up in the hood like this. This ain't how you do it, little Smitty. Y'all meet up over on the other side of town and talk. Don't do that. It seems like June be in people's business more than she works. And she do, Kiran. We do, but listen, we love it. We do. That's what gatekeepers do. We in all the business. You know, we acting like we clocking in over here for this. But you know, all of us our business, so you know. She could be a gatekeeper. She could. Now we'll take June and Nurse Messy, honey. Gatekeepers all day. We need you over here. I guess Haley needs another black eye. She gonna need something to keep things going the way that it's going, because I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let me see what else we got down. Oh wait, I messed up my screen. Give me a second. Let me see if I can fix it. You're hilarious. Beauty in Black is so good. You know what? The storyline looks like it was gonna be good, but girl, them scenes took me out, KB. I couldn't do it. Hey everybody, I spoke earlier but didn't see it show up. Yeah, I didn't see it either. Let me go way back up to the top. Raven, yeah, because I thought I saw somebody speaking to you, and I was like, she must think KB in here. She not. So I don't know what happened to that girl. Did you make a mistake and erase your own comment? Okay, let's see. Or did your comment get held? Go look and see. You the moderator, because I don't know, but I know that happens sometimes. It got me the other day. Was like, you can't say that. I'm like, what you mean I can't say that? Be on purpose says my wife Lynette is doing. That is your girl. My wife Lynette is doing what needs to be done. She's doing a great job. I really enjoy her in her role. She is really good. Hello to anyone I spoke and it missed. Wait a minute. Hello to anyone that spoke and I missed it. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much for being here. And so, what you think? You have to see Joe College. What is that? A movie? Is that a movie, Karan? Because it seems like I might have saw that. Who's in Joe College? Let me see if I can Google it. Give me a second. Hold on. Movie Joe College. Don't start talking now.
According to Wikipedia, Joe's
Oh.
College Road Trip is a 2026.
Oh. You talking about that movie that just came out? I got it in my favorites to watch. I am going to watch it and see what I think about it. Did y'all see when Smitty pulled out that notepad and what? A notepad in the alley? You have got to be joking. I know you lying. Jasmine Burke, aka June, can listen. When she hit this screen as June, sitting in that police station, day one, we were saying, oh my God, this lady's a great actress. And the limited lines that she had, I was like, I want to see more of her. We got to see more of her. I was like, dude, I don't know who this lady is, but her acting is acting down. Hi, Jen Gatekeeps. Hey, Veronica. June needs to go undercover. Her cats, not Smitty. Smitty can get them indoors. Maybe they can't usually get in because that's all Smitty going to be good for. But her, Tomas, okay, y'all can throw Smitty in, but keep Smitty at the office typing. Hey, gatekeepers, and our lovely host. Hey, Des the Bomb. You know what? When you said our lovely host, you know, hi. Be on purpose, your wife. Linda, yes. Lynette is be on purpose, wife, mind your business. Hey, be on purpose, slow. I didn't see you before. Yes, he actually took notes in the alley today. I couldn't believe it. I would have slapped that paper out his hand and been like, boy, you trying to get all our lives on the jeopardize. Bill better slow down Bill ain't about to slow no down. He not. Linda says, greetings to Veronica. And Cynthia Willoughby says, good evening, Miss Jen and everyone here. All right, you guys. Greeting, Des the Bomb. I thought Smitty took out his iPhone. Phone, notepad, I don't care what it is. He need to sit down. I can't wait for Haley to get caught. I'm waiting to see if she get caught. Like, what's the surrounding circumstances that if she gets caught? Like, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be about? Thank you, Raven Maniac, for speaking to those who just came in and keeping the chat going. You guys are really wonderful about that. I appreciate that. Y'all is family. Dysfunctionally as we can be. I thought I saw that brown notepad, but I could be mistaken. If he pulled out a notepad, if he pulled out a phone, you don't pull out a phone or a notepad in the alley. If you in the alley, you're supposed to keep your head on the swivel. I used to when I'd be taking the trash out, and it wasn't even bad when I was growing up in the hood, but please. I grew up on a certain side of town. Let me tell you something. I was always aware of what was happening in front of me, down the block, up the block behind me. Ain't nobody got time. I'm still like that to this day. I walk out to my car, I'm looking over there before I even step out my door. I'm trying to size up everybody on the street who looks like if I'm in the grocery store, I'm sizing people up. Look like you could be doing something now. Child, please. Ain't nobody got time for no surprises. Veronica says hello, you guys. All right, you guys. Well, Be on Purpose says ABD, yes, she is. LOL. What is ABD for? Is that shortened for somebody's name or does that mean something? If Be on Purpose said that's his wife, that's his wife. The same as I said Bill belonged to me. Even though I told y'all that ain't the kind of guy I would like in real life, but I just like to like on Bill. Because I like Bill. Y'all gonna leave Bill alone. And Be on Purpose said y'all gonna leave Lynette alone. And but who is that said that they like Jacob? I think Belinda says she like Jacob. Y'all gonna leave him alone. We gonna fight for our right for who we like over here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And is, okay? And is. Now, I would love to interview Lynette, honey. We get Lynette over here be on purpose. You're gonna demand, ask your wife when she come over. Now you got 2 assignments now. Since that's your wife, ask her will she come over here and sit for an interview. But your other assignment now is to tell Carlton that we want to come over if we want to sit with him for an interview. So maybe after we do Keith, he might come on. Now I'm not silly when I'm doing no interview now. But I have to be silly when I'm on here with y'all every day. Y'all ain't tuning in for. And then after Anita walked into the room, she said to Jacob, "Why are you here?" And then Jacob said, "Well, I don't know." I mean, y'all ain't tuning in for that. We have to add a little comedy to this day by day thing. But baby, I straightens all the way up for an interview now. We ain't in here to be playing them games. We might have a little humor, but we ain't here to tee-hee, okay? Smitty and Jacob is Dumb and Dumber. Jacob was giving Smitty a phone number to contact. That was just stupid. Could you text it to him later? I mean, if you was able to know what time and place to meet him today, everything that Smitty has said and did, he could have did over the phone. Am I right or am I wrong? Nobody, don't you show your little face over here no more in the hood. We in the alley. A whole lot of asinine antics are taking place in that alley, and is. I just don't understand. Hey there at Raven Maniac. All right, you guys, it's been a while since I've reminded you. I'm going to see if I can grab some stuff to put in the membership only. Y'all better hope that I don't get that interview rolling, then toward the end it go to the membership only. You never know what could happen, baby. You never know what could happen. Be right in the middle of a thing, but boom. Be right in the middle of a thing. And then boom.
What's the password?
Gatekeepers.
Eyes glasses.
Welcome to Membership Island.
And whatever happens in the membership stays in the membership. So, shh, tell them, Richard.
Let me in here.
The names in that video are the first 30 people who became members over here. And I told them that their name will stay in the membership video for being the first 30 as a thank you to them. Oh, day. So consider becoming a member today. Because like I told you now, I don't know now. It might be toward the end of this interview. That interview might shut off and be like, for the membership only. You just never know. Gatekeepers, I have something special to share. Next Wednesday, February 25th, right here on the So What You Think channel, we'll be sitting down with one of our favorites from Beyond the Gates. You know him as Ted, but we're talking about Keith D. Robinson. We're discussing his journey as an actor, his music career, his experiences on the show, and what he sees ahead for his future. And yes, we'll even see if we can get him to share a little insight with us. It's happening Wednesday, February 25th, and we're looking forward to it. I hope you are too, right here on the So What You Think channel. See you then. And that's the way it goes. Do 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 do. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. As always, I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Linda says, consider becoming a member today. That's a good thing to remind him, girl. Hold on, let me put something in here now so I ain't trying to type it in later. All right. Now. All right, you guys, what a conversation we've had today. Thank you to everyone in the live chat, your insight, your humor, your hot takes. I don't have a time yet, but I will have it tomorrow, Belinda. And as soon as I have it, you guys will know it. Even if I gotta go live to tell y'all right fast, just to be like, hey, here's the announcement of the time, blah, 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 because I want to make sure y'all don't miss it. Okay. So thanks to everyone in the live for your insight, human hot takes. That's what makes this channel what it is. And again, major love to our moderators for holding it down and for keeping this space welcoming and respectful. Replay gang, when you come through later, don't forget to drop your thoughts in the comments. I read them, I see you, I respond to them. You are absolutely a part of this family. And don't forget, this Wednesday we will be sitting down with Keith E. Robinson. Yes, Ted, all gold chain in the neck meat himself, for an exclusive interview right here on this channel. Time is still to be announced, so make sure your notifications are on. You do not want to miss this conversation. We'll be talking about the role that he plays on the show, music, his journey. It's going to be good. All right, y'all. I do hope that you're having a wait. Before I tell y'all that part, let me say this. You know how the first Ted was called Turtleneck Ted, right? I need a way to say to Ted that we call him gold chain and neck meat Ted. Now we can't just say neck meat Ted. Gold chain Ted. Thick neck Ted. I mean, what we gonna say we call the man? Because I be saying gold chain and the neck meat Ted. Help me right fast. Wait, my thing trying to go out. Hold on. I have to plug up my computer because I'm at 10%. And you know the computers will go from 10% to 0. Give me a second. I gotta move my table and plug in my thing. Give me a second while I plug this thing in. Okay. Move the table back. We got power. Okay. Let me read some of these comments. I heard the first Ted is going to return to BTG. Who told you that? I haven't heard that. And I can't ask him that because that would be offensive. Thank you, Miss Jen, Tony Lynn, Elaine, Mod Squad. Gold chain Ted, and neck meat, because that's his sexy look. Sexy look, you mean sexy. You said sexy. Gold chain Ted or neck meat Ted. Let's go with gold chain Ted because everybody might not get the neck meat. I'm gonna ask him to do something like y'all wait. I got something for y'all. I heard. Thank you, Mr. Okay, so gold chain Ted is what we're gonna say. I saw it posted on Facebook, but by who? If it didn't come in officially, he didn't say it. I can't ask him that. That would be kind of offensive. Like, we heard you leaving your role. No, ma'am. Now, if y'all type that down in the chat and he respond to it, that's different. But don't be saying nothing crazy. Gold chain Ted, okay, because he do be wearing them gold chains and do just be glistening against his skin. We like that. We do. All right. Alrighty, y'all. I do hope that you're having a great day. And if not, remember that there is still some time left. So why not see what you can do to turn it into one anyway? Until next time, this has been this has been Miss Jen on the So What You Think channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Okay, that's it for today. They're closing the gate, so I've got to close this door until tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye.